side of what was Soldier Field.
Were you telling them about the national landmark status with it and everything?
And how we lost it. They have since gone back to give the columns have that status again, but they did revoke it. Which, like you said to me, we talked about, it's crazy because the reason why they kept the stadium and wanted to put one in was to keep that status. Ended up losing it anyway. The original stadium, we'll talk about them both, was much bigger than what's inside right now. It was built as a multi-purpose venue. Opened up in 1924 as Grant Park Municipal Stadium, changed in 1926 to Soldier Field, and today it honors, of course, the men and women of the armed services. 1927, there was a college football game in here that held between the estimated numbers between 117 and 123,000 people to watch a game. Yeah, the Chicago Bears, the greatest team in the world, when they moved in, they set it up differently. They used part of it for parking, part of the stadium, and like set up bleachers at first. The last capacity before they changed the stadium was 67,000. When they closed it down for a year, sent the Bears down to the University of Illinois to play for a season. They actually dropped the capacity. It's now 61,500. It's not technically the smallest stadium in the league this year, but it actually is. This year, Minnesota's moving into their college stadiums, and that one's smaller for a couple years. And then Oakland started blocking off seats, so their capacity dropped. But yeah, so we're the second biggest city in the league right now, with almost pretty much the smallest stadium in the league, which is wild. Not a bad seat in that house, though. It may not look the greatest on the outside, but I've sat in the very back over here and felt like you're on top of it. Other things have happened here, less important than the Bears. They moved here in 71. Another team played a few games of its last home season in town, in the NFL. You know who that would be? The Cardinals, the current Arizona Cardinals. Played a lot of their games at Comiskey. What's that? Well, they moved to St. Louis first. But they had played a lot of their games at Comiskey Park, while the Bears were playing at Wrigley Field. Papa Bear Hallis moved into Soldier Field, or moved into Wrigley Field. Was going to call them the Cubs, but then said we're the men version of the Cubs. So, Bears. There you have it. The stadium, 94 World Cup. All different kinds of things. Concerts all the time. You just missed out on One Direction, guys. Sorry. Yep. And then we're going to do rugby. The Australian, the Blacks. What are they called? I don't know. Their number one team. The Black Shirts or something. I don't know. I don't know rugby. They're playing the best team in the U.S., I guess. And everybody, I had people from Australia on my team, and they said, I think they sold it out.
When is it?
It's wild.
When's the game?
The bye week for the Bears is like November 2nd or something.